Now, for the month of July, we've been learning about the word faith. And faith is trusting in what you can't see because of what you can't see. Now today, we're going to be talking about the last book of the Bible, which is the book of Revelation. Now, did you know that there are 66 books in the Bible? There are 39 in the Old Testament and 27 in the New Testament. And the book of Revelation was written by John, who was one of Jesus' disciples. And at this point, John was a very old man and he was a prisoner on the island of Patmos. And the reason why he was there was because the Roman emperor sent him there because he was telling so many people about who Jesus Christ was. John lived longer than any other of Jesus' disciples. And so he saw and he witnessed how the church grew in size when they shared the good news of Jesus Christ. John also saw some terrible things happen in his life. So for example, he witnessed and he saw some of Jesus' followers being tortured, being thrown into jail, and even worse, facing death. So something really amazing happened to John, and he wrote it down so that we could read about it today. So this is what happened. One day, John heard this loud voice that sounded like a trumpet behind him. And the voice told him to write everything down that he was about to see. So John turned around and he saw that it was Jesus himself. And in this vision that God gave John, he was going to show how the story was going to end for all people who believed in Jesus. In other words, God kind of gave him a small glimpse, a small picture of what heaven would look like. And this is what John wrote down in Revelation chapter 21, verses 3-5, and it says this: "And I heard a loud voice from the throne saying, 'Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them and be their God. He will wipe every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death, or mourning, or crying, or pain, for the old order of things has passed away.' He who was seated on the throne said, 'I am making everything new.' Then he said, 'Write this down, for these words are trustworthy and true.'" Man, I don't know about you, but that verse is so amazing. And what John is pretty much saying is that in heaven, there are no more tears, no more crying, no more sadness, and most importantly, no more death. And here's the thing, John had no idea when this was going to happen, and neither do we. But there's a lot of things that we don't know in this world, and that's okay because we can have faith and trust in God even though we cannot see, because that's really what faith is. Faith is trusting in what we can't see because of what we can see. And we've seen God move in the lives of people all throughout the Bible. We've seen him move in the lives of Abraham, Moses, and Jacob, and David, and especially we've seen him move in our own lives. And because he did, we can have faith in him. And so we know that when we trust in Jesus Christ, we will be in a place where there are no more tears, no more crying, no more sadness, and no more death. And this is the promise to all who follow Jesus Christ. And that's our bottom line for today. And our bottom line is following Jesus is greater than we could ever imagine. Okay, boys and girls, before we close in prayer, let's end with that memory verse which comes from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8, and it says this: "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God." And so with that said, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are healthy and stay safe, okay? And so with that said, Pastor Tim out. Wait a minute. Are you guys in my house? What are you doing here? Oh, this is so embarrassing. How did you guys get here? Oh, I forgot to wash my hands. I keep forgetting. That's why you guys are here. Oh, I'm embarrassed. I keep forgetting every single week. Can you guys remind me to always wash my hands so stuff like this doesn't happen again? I'm trying to eat my dinner. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. It's your word. Pastor Tim out.